Good morning, class. Today we are going to start with a new lesson, lesson 5, responsibilities of good citizen. I hope that you have completed the work of lesson 4, and if any problem is there, you can let me know. So today we start with the new lesson, responsibilities of good citizens. Okay? In our previous lesson we have learned about civic. Okay? About citizenship means if you are staying at a particular state or particular town, that means you are a citizen of that town or city, and we all are citizens of India because we live in India. And as we are the citizens of India, we have certain responsibilities. We have learned about rights and duties which are given to us. Okay, so with that right and duty, certain responsibilities are also there. Means whatever we are doing, we are responsible for that. Nobody else is responsible for that. And as we are the citizens of India, so we have certain responsibilities, and if we fulfill that responsibilities, then we become good citizens. Okay. And what are the responsibilities? To keep the city clean, okay, not to destroy the public property, not to litter here and there, okay. So there are certain responsibilities on us as we are the citizens of India. So kindly open page number 30 in your book. So what are the things which you are going to learn in this lesson? We are going to learn about elections. In our previous lesson also we have covered the topic election means you have the voting right, okay. And if you are 18 years and above that, then only you can vote, and with your vote you can either make someone lose or someone win, okay. And India is a democratic country, means we only form the government, okay. The people who are selected by us forms the government, and they do many things for us, okay. So we are going to learn about elections. We are going to learn about caring for public property. As I said you are citizens of India, so certain responsibilities are on you, and one of that is caring for public property, okay. What are the key terms we are going to learn? Elections, election commission, polling booth, voters, candidate, secret ballot. We are going to learn about them one by one, okay. First let us do the activity which is there in the lesson, that is reflect. You will see that few words are there in the reflect part, this part, okay. So you have to find the meaning of those words and kindly write it in the book only. There is no need to do it in the notebook. First one, I will help you to do that. The first word is patriotism, okay. What is the meaning of patriotism? Means it is the devotion or support. For what? For one's country, means our nation. It is a devotion or support which you give to your country. That is called the patriotism. Okay. Next is disloyalty. First of all, sorry. What is the meaning of loyalty? Means you don't betray anyone, okay. You are loyal means you are truthful to that person. Disloyalty means that not being loyal. Understood? So in the same way you have to find the meanings for all the words and write it in the book only. So let us start with the lesson. We have already learned that it is the responsibility of a good citizen to take part in elections and take care of any public property. This all we have learned in our previous session, that we should take part in election. It is our voting right and we should do it, okay. So first let us learn about elections. An election is a process by which citizens of country choose a person to represent the government. Means election is a process, means we are, as the Indian, we go and vote for a person, or you can say any party, and that party wins. Suppose that party wins, and that is going to now form the government. So it is our right to elect the correct person. And how we can do that? By electing or selecting the correct person. And how we can do that? We have to vote for that. Okay, elections are held, okay, and we should take part in that. Candidates stand there for one of the party, and then we have to choose which candidate is on the correct path, or which is suitable or convenient for us, and then which is good, which person is going to do good for the country. We select that person or that party. He is representing a party. So an election is a process by which citizens of country choose a person to represent the government. India is a democracy, government formed by us. That is, India is a democratic country. And the people of India choose the leaders who form the government. As I said you, we go and vote, and then we select the person. Elections are held in every 5 years. So, we are learning about the topic elections. Okay, first is India is a democratic country. Okay, we elect the person, and elections are held every 5 years. Okay, so elections take place every 5 years. Okay, people elect their leaders through a process called voting. As I said you, if your age is 18 or above that, you have got the voting right, and you can go and vote. All Indian citizens above the age of 18 are allowed to participate in the elections. They are called voters. Means suppose that I am going to vote, so I am a voter. The Election Commission of India plans, organizes and conducts the election in India. So who takes care of everything? The Election Commission takes care of everything which is there in the election. Okay, they do the planning, organizing, everything is done, and then the elections are held. It decides the date, checks the nomination of candidates, and makes sure that the election are conducted fairly. Okay, so what happens? First they decide the date, when it is going to happen. First they are going to check the date. Then the nomination. Nomination means whosoever is taking part in the election, means the candidate, the person who is standing for the party. They check the nomination of that person, okay, and make sure that the election are conducted fairly. Fairly means there is no problem or dishonesty. Everything should be held honestly there, okay. It also announces the results of the election. Obviously, after the election, the counting is done, and then the result is announced that who has won the election. On figure out, you can see that who is the current Chief Election Commissioner of India. Okay, so he is Mr. Sunil Arora. You can write it in the book. Mr. Sunil Arora is the present Election Commissioner of India. Okay, can you turn the page? The candidates who wish to contest during elections tell the people what they can do to help the people and the country if they are elected. Candidates means the person who are taking part or standing for the party. Okay, and they tell the people. You must have seen that during the election the rallies are there, bhashan hote bahut sare. On TV also you see it that they are giving speeches. Okay, so they tell that what they can do for the country, they can do for the citizens of India. The voters then decide who they should vote for. Now it is up to us that whom we want to select. Every voter in India has a special identity card known as the voter identity card or voter ID. I will show you my voter ID card. It is like this. Okay. In this, if you can see a stamp is there. Okay. And you can see that at the back the stamp is again there, where your address, okay, date of birth, name, everything is written. This is a voter ID card, beta. You can see it. Okay, so it looks like this. So every person or the citizen of India who is above 18 has a voter ID card, and for that you have to go and list your name there and give your information. Then only the voter ID card is made, which has the name, address and a photograph of the person. As I showed you, it will have your name, your address and the photograph of yours. On the day of election, voters go to the polling booths. Means every ward has a, means you can say an area, they are distributed into different wards. Okay, and every ward has a assigned place where the voting is going to be done, and that is called a polling booth. Carrying their voter ID and then vote by a secret ballot. Now what happens, you have to carry your voter ID card there, you show it to that person and say that yes, you are that person. He sees the photograph, if it matches, then he will give you a slip. Okay, and then you will go to a room which is closed. Okay, secret ballot means you are going there, nobody is seeing whom you are going to vote. Ballot is what? A system of voting. What is meaning of ballot? It is system of voting. Okay, so we go to the ballot. Okay, that we are part of the system of voting. We go there to the polling booth. The secret ballot room is there. We go there and press the button. EVM machine is there. The picture is there. Electronic voting machine. See this one. Okay, this is called EVM machine. Okay, on this you will see that buttons are there. Here, this black. Okay, and the names of the candidate is written in front of them. So you press that button and then your vote is done. Okay, so I was there. Then vote by secret ballot, which means no one gets to know who they are voting for. Obviously you are going to a room which is closed and nobody sees which button you are pressing. So it is about the secret ballot room where you go and give the vote. Okay, in this picture you can see people are going, okay, and they are voting. We will read the Factpedia. In India, an electronic voting machine, EVM, is used for voting. People can cast their votes by pressing the button on the machine. As I explained you go to that room. In the machine, the buttons are there and the name is written, the candidate name is there. You press on that and you vote for that person. So today we are going to stop here only. So kindly read the lesson, and in the next session we are continue with the same lesson. Thank you, class.